truths of Christ coming and what he came for and who he was. And they're just so big ideas that there's just never-ending things you can do creatively with your kids. But especially, just use as many creative tools as you can. If your kids are into dress-ups, then dress up with them. If they're into craft, then make craft with them. If they're into sport, then do something active with them to reenact things and just engage their imaginations. Just let them keep asking those questions and engaging them with the story.
Fantastic.
Very good.
Now, last question is, how can listeners purchase your book or learn more about your ministry? And before you answer it, I do want to really ask also with that. Before we recorded this a couple days ago, I was on your blog and I saw you have a something like when Santa shared the gospel, an interaction between Santa and the Easter Bunny. I loved it. Honestly, I might show it to our youth ministry. When is that coming out in book form?
Well, you can all your listeners can petition my publisher to take it on. But that was just an inspiration because the story finishes with him going off to share the gospel with the world. And so I went, what would he do next? And so I thought it might be funny to have him go to his best friend, the Easter Bunny, and try to share the gospel with him. And it turns out that the Easter Bunny is sort of a closet Christian who's been trying to use all these subtle ways of sharing the gospel over the years through hot cross buns and a variety of things. And so that one's more of a message, whereas when Santa learned the gospel is a message to those who don't know the gospel, maybe when Santa shared the gospel is a message to Christians to just feel bold and comfortable in being yourself and getting out there and sharing the gospel. But yeah, if people are interested in the book, the website's really easy. It's just santagospel.com. And from there you can link, you can watch the video of the book. One of the big things we did spend a lot of time last year is producing a whole bunch of resources that we offer free so that churches can use the book or other things for their Christmas carols events. So we made a video, I wrote a song, we've got a little skit version of the book, we've got a whole range of things that people can use. But that's all at santagospel.com. And bug your local Christian bookstore if they don't have it. But you can go to our publisher in the States as well. At 10ofthose.com is the publisher. So that's 10 with the number 10ofthose.com. They've got the book.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time, Simon. This was a really great discussion, and we're really blessed that you volunteered your time for this.
My pleasure. It's been great to talk to you. Thanks.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we just appreciate your insight in thinking critically about how to live as people who were in the darkness, but how to live as the light in the middle of that and using the gifts that God's given you. So thank you, brother.
Amen.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of the Theological Family Ministry Podcast. If you have enjoyed this episode, please give us a review on iTunes and share the podcast with your friends on social media. All new episodes are available to listen to on Stitcher, SoundCloud, YouTube, Spreaker, and iTunes. We hope you have a great week, and join us again every first and third Thursday.